uncertainty of steel.
Are you disgusted by the weakness of your flesh? See, Misty.
Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day, the crude biomass that you call a temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved. For the machine is immortal.
I can't get over the machine is immortal, and meanwhile I was sitting there earlier talking about how useless my controller is. It's like, nah, man. You don't understand. Machines break down just like anything else. What in the world? Alright, let's see how much this game decides to just eat my computer. Because for some reason it really does. It just gets me. Oh yeah, Heretic. That is a version of it now. Aye. Where even was I? I don't remember. Hold on. Let's just boot, because I'm probably in a really bad place. 43% until Necron's awake, and it's like some guns available. Magos Jeremiah. I do have a couple of boys. I did make my people purple. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember this game at all. So we're gonna go back to the main menu. Want a sort of secret? I'll take a secret. Lay it on me. What's up? When you're back on the mission screen, hold space, I think. Okay, what does that do? Because I am going to just start fresh here and figure out how fucked I am. Like, one, whether or not my computer can actually record this, because it does use an astonishing amount of GPU. Secret mission tree? Oh, shit. Okay. But we'll just try anew. We'll just go on normal. Like, I should just do casual because I'm a complete loser with this. But I don't remember anything, so we're just gonna go into the tutorials, because why not? What? Oh, that's fucking wild that you can just customize your difficulty like this. What? Achievement available? Alright, new game. I basically remember nothing. Other than the fact that it is the 41st millennium, a time of darkness and war, etc. Stream chugging? Is it? Not for me. I'm not dropping any frames yet. Oh, loud. Hold on. Just gonna tab out. And just drop that volume down a little. Yeah, I've got my stream up on the other monitor and it's looking good. Anyway, tech priests basically are shitters and they're robbing Necron graves. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, I forgot how much this just goes. Can we talk about Mechanicus man whose name is Redditus? We are weaker than ever. Though the Imperium at large knows it not, this represents an unknown but possible key to our victory. Now it's quiet. What's happening? Tech priests are colonialists, looting the homes and sacred sites of the indigenous inhabitants, previous colonizers. Yeah, the irony is it's just, like, Warhammer is just, what if one group of people colonized another group of people, colonized another group of people, or just paved over their entire holy lands? Search the rolls, Redditus. The idea of something in the Imperium only taking 4 months is extremely funny to me. Like, I understand that that's actually quite a long period of time to have been searching for information and such, but it's extremely funny to think of Imperium bureaucracy able to handle anything within that small scale of time. Magos Resik. The choice to have Atomic voice acting just be noises was A+. Yeah, it's definitely a choice. I'm not against it. It also just saves you an insane amount of money. Oil leaking. Cogitators. Oh no. I love the idea of just warp travel just fucking up your shit. Like, I know it does, but you know what I mean. Just like the idea of it just throws all of your system into a horrible state of technical decay. I'm honestly surprised that it's running as smoothly as it is. I think upgrading my RAM literally fixed a lot of the problems that I had with this game. But it might have just been patches over the past couple of months. Like, maybe they just fixed the problems. Also, Kepra is great. I love this design for a tech priest lady. It is fantastic. It is recognizably feminine. It could use maybe no boobus, but it is still just, it's perfect. It's a great design. I'm very, very much a fan. Honestly, all of these people have great designs. Not so much like the normal priest guy, but like he's still pretty good. Also, imagine just, we haven't heard back from the colony for 2 centuries. They're probably fine, right? No, they're probably dead. No, that's not a problem. Like, how often does the Imperium just send people down to a planet and go like, oh, there was a colony there? And there was a colony there. So we're going to start it up again? Yeah, I guess. Cute in a techno-titty way. I mean, I don't know if they're cute. I just think they're a solid design. Like, this is pretty rad. Let secrets of this world equal 0. Bleh.
Bleh. CP. Don't say it.
Alright. I can never figure out how to pronounce these people's names. It's a nightmare. Whole manpower to the unknown, especially the potential moral threat exists that this Qatari are less able to withstand. I love just Servo Skull Redditus. I can't get over it. It's just extremely funny to me. That's called tech heresy. Like a true tech priest, you must experiment in order to learn. Left mouse button, LMB, click on the adjacent room to move. I see Necrons. I'm in danger. Xenohieroglyphs. I know of them. My undoers, Necrons, mysterious, ill-researched corruptive. Always learn more about your enemies. Show caution and scorn in all things. Okay, so as usual, choices. You gotta break down what you want to do. Monument to the alien must fall. Check the surrounding chambers for potential dangers. Scrutinize and examine the inscriptions of the obelisk. Learn obelisk.
I have a headache all of a sudden.
Energy spike from the zoom. That's not good.
Oh.
You sure you don't want to just, like, go lie down?
No.
Something huge. Noctilus source detected, also known as Blackstone request, blah, blah, blah. We have total currencies. Learn Obelisk the Tormentor? I would love to. Learn how to play the Yu-Gi-Ohs. Dude, I barely even knew how to play Yu-Gi-Oh when I played Yu-Gi-Oh. It updated too quickly. Alright, can we just, like... Oh god, I have save games! I have so many save games! That'd be a hell of a stream. That was from literally a year ago? Wait, what? Oh my god, they are from like literally a year ago almost.
What?
The My last saves in this game were from March 14th, 2020. That is almost literally a year. Oh. Weird. Weird. Okay. Stream save 1. God, it takes forever. Stream save 1. Alright. I very much was the type of person that would scum out this game. I will scum this game harder than XCOM. I will make a save before a room, and I will fight that room 7 times if it means that I can do it perfectly. Which I won't do, hopefully today, but I may. Because I'm terrible at games like this. Because I just go, oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And then I make a mistake and go, oh no, my plans. Like that one Gundam, that Gundam meme, where the guy's like, I'm a genius. Oh no.
My brand.
My brand. The cohort encounters resistance in the form of Xenos constructs, not flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. Aggressive stance of the tech priest ensures that they will not be outmaneuvered, but risks their running headlong into the fire of the enemy. Caution, exercise extreme caution, do not charge in heedlessly. Thus the trickery of the alien be our downfall. Follow the established combat engagement protocols. It shall be done by the book. Spacebook says this action is bad. Use caution. The slow advance risks granting the enemy the opportunity to execute an ambush the Adeptus Mechanicus. That's fine. Hopefully they don't. Xenos form detected. Confirmed. Redditus. Gotta get those upvotes. They do kind of have priority on us, huh? Well, maybe not.
Hello, Miss Bean. Are you trying to tell me something? Are you trying to tell me that it's time for
Study
bed?
this standard construct Necron warrior. Can we all start talking like this in real life?
Alright.
Like using bracketing to determine things? That'd be great. Alright? What is alright?
Talking like that.
Alright. I wonder about the symbols emblazoned on their torso. It must. Do not underestimate. It's like you're seeing a logo on them, and it's on all of them, and they all have it on their chest in the same place. And they're all just like, what could this symbol mean? Well, the Mechanicus are all wearing a Mechanicus logo on their chests, and the Space Marines all wear an Aquila on their chest. Like,
Are you playing that 40k game?
not the one I got. I didn't feel like installing it. I'm playing one that's actually good, but I'm really bad at. It was like, oh, I have this installed, why don't I play it? I never played it on stream before, why not? And then it was really funny, because it's like, oh, I've been not playing this on stream for a year.
Hmm.
Okay. Necron warriors kill all enemies. Do I only have 2 people right now? At the start of every fight, you must decide the location of your units on the battlefield. You can only place units in the highlighted squares. I remember this. I remember hating this, specifically. Magos, Menarius, and Apprentice Jeremiah. Oh, God. Okay. It's probably a really bad idea, but I'm gonna go for it. You know what, actually? Just, is there a way to rotate the camera? I don't remember. Okay. Left mouse, blue outline starting unit, then confirm the movement is XCOM. Might be only after you deploy. Okay. Get up in there. Siphon that juice. Oh, right, I forgot about everything using CP. God, I hate when things use CP. Try QE? I will do that in a moment, after we're done talking about CP. Yeah, it's Q and E. Okay, cool. Gotta remember that you need to have your CP gauge full. I must seek further illumination. Right, I don't have enough points. Brain Skull Man. Go out and do the scanny scans. So that way you can go get CP. Reveal his stats to me and fill my CP gauge. I love when I reveal the statistics of my enemy through CP. Loot the CP from the homes of old people. Loot the CP from the homes of the Rurouni Kenshin mega artist. I'm sure that we'll have enough to give our entire army a max stat. I remember I give, like, everybody servo skulls when I can, because the ability to scan your enemies is too powerful. Now, we can go up there and get into axe smacking range, but I'm not sure about it. Because that will use one of our points. But then we are in axe smacking range. I know about using CP. I can tell what I'm doing. Ranged weapons will be disabled in melee. It's fine. It's probably not a good idea. I remember liking to just be like as ranged as possible in this, but we'll see what happens. Enter melee combat to adjacent square. I mean, you're unable to use your ranged weapons as they're too dangerous to use. How is that accurate? Like, how is it that I can't just shoot him with a gun? That's all. That's all I have to say. That's my welcome to my TED Talk. They're both going to get a turn before the next guy? That's kind of fucked. Maybe I should have left him behind here somewhere. Okay, only 1 damage because we do have that shielding. This guy is going to get his shit slapped, though. Because we do have the divinity opportunity attacks. Okay, not a problem. And then we can give him the suck for the cognition. Fucking reanimation protocol. I forgot about that. Why did I forget about that? They're Necrons. That's their whole shtick. Oh, that gun range is bad, huh? That gun range, not good. Okay, move him up there. That's gonna give him the juice. He is now just in range for the power of gun. Your stats are almost likely gonna be identical. There we go. Give him the gun. It's fair enough. The irony of going to use a cognition point to get a cognition point seems lost upon me here. New rounds. Those re-energize. Right. That's why you like to sit on them. Call in other members of the cohort as the battle goes on. This will happen at the start of every round. You'll need cognition points to deploy troops. Right, okay. I forgot how weird this gets. Like, it tries to actually kind of use the real Warhammer stuff a little bit in this. Which is always a little strange to me. And then you have to choose, basically, if you're wanting to spit all these guys out and use your CP. One big thing about stats is physical armor / energy armor affects different weapons. Yeah. I remember that. That's why I only took 1 damage from that guy who shot me earlier. It handles it pretty well, but, like, I'm really bad. 2 types of units to control. Tech Priest, the 2 units you've already commanded, or troops. Ones that must be deployed onto the battlefield. Troops are servants and cannon fodder. They don't have access to as many weapons and skills as Tech Priest, however, they are useful and should not be overlooked. Yeah, like, I remember servitors can kick ass because they're just big and hit fucking like a tank. Like, they don't really do too much, but if you level them up, you can stick like 3 servitors around a guy, and when he tries to walk away, they just beat the shit out of him. Like, obviously this guy's got the armor to prevent that, but now he's just like locked in, because if he wants to get away to shoot somebody, other than just turning around and like facing the guy, he has to walk away. Oh man, I forgot they get like the option to like just swing. Okay, you've got gun. We don't have cognition. I would have to use cognition to get to these aside from this one. What if I just continue to use like a daisy chain of cognition to walk? Phosphor Serpenta. What's my range? That range is pretty good, but that man's just standing in front of it there. I can daisy chain this. That Nax, though? That Necron's in reanimation protocol. I don't give a shit about him right now. This is tutorial land. There we go. No threat remaining. It should... I kind of like the idea. I don't know if they do this later in the game at all. But I like the idea of... if you were to not destroy the Necrons, come the end of the level, they've all, like, come back to life and make the last area harder. I would hate it, but I would love that idea for, like, a higher difficulty of the game or something. It's a Kung Pao scene with the Chosen One getting hit in the balls. Sure. Cohorts HP carries over from fight to fight with a mission. Keep this in mind while exploring the tomb. That's what fucks me, is I usually get too greedy and go throughout the entire tomb. Never seen anything like that? Okay. It's probably, if you just leave them alone, they reanimate in the mission. Yeah, obviously. They reanimate then because they are reanimation protocoling. But I think it would be funny if you didn't kill everybody in this room, and then suddenly you see the lights just turn back on and they move forward. Like, that would be scary as shit. Sarcophagi, coffins, burial places, structural purpose designation 2. Literally, that meme of the Skitarii and the tech priest opening up the casket and inside's the Necron, and the Necron looks at them and it's just mine, mine, mine. Ensure you observe your surroundings carefully. Detailed pictographs and readings may be the key to success. They're waking up! Plus 2 CP and 150 Blackstone. Literally rummaged through an old person's things and collected CP. I can't believe the joke came back. It fucking nailed it. Alright. 1 second here. After exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tile underfoot clicks, the sound of whirring energy builds up around your troops. A quick omniscience scans reveals you're surrounded on all sides by Xenos life forms. Gotta sleep now? Have a good one? Have a good one there, Tucker. Are we surrounded on all sides? That looks like 2 guys. That is literally 2 men. I would not classify that as surrounded on all sides. Just saying. Yep, that kind of hurt. But we did get a cognition for it. When servitors are hit in combat, tech priests take an interest, quickly noting down damage angles, projection, or projectile speeds, and other useful combat information against enemies. Okay. I didn't remember that being a thing. It's honestly a pretty cool function. This man's walking to his death right now. Fucker. Okay. Power of gun. Oh wait, we can just... I was gonna say, wait, can we just gun again? The answer is no. Why would we be able to do that? That was extremely weird. Okay, please move down, thank you. Go suck that. Thank you. Okay, thing controlling weird right now. I feel like it could be a really good way to get early points, though. Like, if you want to get a bit of an early advantage, you could use servitors to just kind of tank some shots to get your guys some gun. I could be wrong, but that feels like it could potentially be an actively decent move. Like, if you don't really care about your servitors, which... I mean, welcome to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Okay, so he's still sitting on that. A physical damage blocker. Ah, scarabs, hello. How terrible. Opportunity equal knowledge gather must obtain required. Scarabs detected, source data surfacing. Friends. No life forms detected, area safe, continue forward. Possible artificial intelligence, one specimen gathered, AI theory equal false. Able to repair one another with their species, lightning speed, be warned of their deadly and large swarms. That was very, very fortuitous of us to unlock that information quite as we need it. Hey, you're gonna get your shit slapped. Congrats. Alright, you exist to slap shit. You're not really gonna do much, but you exist to. I revealed the statistic for this target. As a result, the amount of damage dealt is unknown. Servo Skull, specialized weapons, and other skills reveal life of the enemy. I'm aware of this. You exist to slap shit. I know that they have a protective barrier on them, but... they now have to fight you. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, acid damage. Frisky. That's more of a problem. Has died. Don't worry, troops are cannon fodder designed to protect your tech priests from enemy attacks so that tech priest your mission will fail. Fantastic. Machine spirit is charged, you say. Okay, well that removes him from the problem. Those are out of range, so we'll just completely remove this body from the problem. Teleported away to somewhere far beyond our reach. In practical terms, this means you've killed the target. Yeah, I should have seen that as what it had listed, but I didn't read in my brain that it would get an attack of opportunity because I was trying to walk here. In my brain, it was preoccupied. Definitely forgotten how that works. I'm sorry, what? Machine Spirit is charged, it does extra something, usually extra damage, or takes less cognition points, it should say on the weapon. Fair enough. Destruction is the destiny of Xenos. Well, okay. Smack it? Well, bye, I guess. And we just gave him the suck. There we go. I genuinely remember almost nothing about this game. Okay, 1 second here, by the way. My desk and shit is falling apart. Okay. I am using like a total of like 91 GPU for this game, which is crazy. Like, it is running at like a smooth 144, and it is recording. But it is using 75% of that 90 some odd itself. So, you know. I have a bad feeling about the end of this tutorial mission right now. Given we're not exactly in great shape. It doesn't seem like something that would need it, but, you know. I remember that there was like a boss at the end of the tutorial that I just banged my head against for a while. Take host of this priest. Could be assistance. Approved. New spheric interface complete. Hard to decipher purpose. List of suggestions. Blah, blah, blah. What shall it be? Tech Acquisitor. Engage on Xenos mechanisms, although I do detest to do so. The promises of the rewards are too great to ignore. Having to lower ourselves to Xenos learnings may be the only way to reach the archaeotech we seek. Like, what are you talking about? They're living skeleton men. They don't die. Lowering yourself to what? You want to become skeleton. Purged, reset. New spheric disconnect completes. Possible scrap code will fragment now. Fragmenting. Augmentations entered sporadic reaction protocols and have fried vital sign. What? Regitories? Necron device is now activated. Fragmenting, 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 frag. Tomb is waking. Fantastic. Load weapons and ready for what is to come. We must face the Xenos. Here's my thing. Why do they speak English? Why are they talking to me in Gothic right now?
Is it truly time?
Also, he has a smug aura. Like, I don't know if it's just the slight up tilt to the eyes, accompanied by the curvature of the mouth making a faux smile in the mind's eye, but the man echoes a smug aura.
What is this? Flesh and steel combined. A mockery of both. Their every footstep a blasphemy. What manner of galaxy is this into which I have awoken?
He can't... Like, there couldn't have possibly been no combinations of synthetic and you know, natural life previously. It could not possibly be. Principles Xenos Warform sighted. Exotic energy signatures past sensor range. Boss fight. Alright. Stand ground, annihilate Xenos filth. Fall back, get the tech priest out of there. Capture, contain the Xenos, and return it to blah blah blah. What if we just leave? What if we just leave?
Insects. This galaxy is infested with vermin.
And sorry, just responding to Rachel there. She's kind of like sort of falling asleep. Well, alright. We must fight. It's kind of odd. There aren't really many examples. I can think of like cyborgs in 40k besides Mechanicus apart from orcs. My favorite thing for orcs is the current orc that is coming out is literally what if orcs had reject modernity, return to monkey. Like the newest one that just got announced is like, yeah, no, we don't need no fancy mech boys, ride a squig. And like, he's not wrong, it's just really funny. Void Admiral Agrilec. We're just gonna plunk him down there. Here's my thoughts. We're gonna try and lure him out a little bit and just whoomp, get in there. I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if it will work. But I have thoughts. The man exists to die. He exists to commit die. Yeah, just go and get cognition. We're not even gonna fight. We're just gonna try and run. There's like only one Necron up there. That's not too big of a deal if we just run. He's the issue. And I know that they can spit out from these, but that's not the point. Just that little extra distance, you know? I was gonna say, can I get a good shot on that man? The answer is yes. Okay. Cool. You please don't come this way. Honestly, the Necrons present a great point to this argument. Like, what could we do to scare them? And I guess the only answer is be like the broader Imperium's crazy bullshit. Okay. Please don't look this way. Please focus on... Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Good, good. How far can this go? Oh, you can suck far. Alright. If I put him there, is he gonna get the suck, I wonder? Yeah, he's gonna get it. Okay. Guys, gotta get your shit out of here. Thank you. Yeah, just keep daisy chaining it. Look at this shit. That's amazing. That's extremely funny. Perfect. Love it. Just keep throwing the servitors in as cannon fodder. That's what their designed purpose is. They're literally born for this. I can go back and get that to get an extra couple of points to run up. I don't know if it's necessarily a good idea, because it does put me a few steps behind, but I think maybe we can finagle it as like a little extra distance. This is hilarious, because my usual... Like, the last time I did just smack my head against this boss until it was like, I just gotta fucking leave. But I do love the idea of just, what if the plan is to just get the fuck out? How dare you? This is infuriating. Don't touch me. Get off my lawn. Get out of my house. Thank you for the free points. I'd appreciate you don't come this way, thanks, actually. Just saying. Oh, out of range, huh? Alright, hold on. Still out of range, motherfucker. Alright, you get out. Well, you still can. Oh, I'm surprised. Hi. Ow! Okay. I'm kind of surprised that he ignored that guy. I'm gonna be real. Mildly surprised that he ignored that man. Just gonna take that. And, continue to get the fuck out, quietly.
When my fleet sails
That feels extremely dark, Eldar. I'm not gonna lie. You might be picking up some habits from your other folks. I actually do really like the idea now, though, of a Necron guy who's just like, I'm really into flaying my enemies. What if I just kept their skin as parts of my boat? Fucking rad. Let's get out of here. I think they're called flares. I mean, there are flayed ones. But I like the idea of one that's not like, I want to wear it, but just, I want to use it for decoration. I don't want my skin back. I just want your skin. Report Kepra. Squad out alive. That's to count as a victory under the circumstances. We encountered a Necron warform. Capability beyond our expectations. I'd like a Flayed Lord or something like that. I would like a Flayed Lord as well. Because the Flayed ones aren't really just mindless. The Flayed ones are like the Flesh Eaters of the vampires. Flesh Eater courts are still vampires, but they're so fucking insane that they all think they're still these, like, glorious, gallant knights and golden kings. When in reality, they're eating a dead horse that they got off the side of the road in, like, a half-collapsed cathedral. It would be rad if there was a flayer who was a lord, like a flayed one lord who steps out and he just, welcome to my hall, look at the glories of my people. And then the Magos that's staring at him is just like, I'm sorry, but you understand that all you've done is hang meat from the walls for the last 2,000 years. And meanwhile, the guy is talking about, like, how great it is to be a Necron, and, like, oh, you look at how beautiful my form is now that I've retrieved my flesh body. That's 17 men sewed into a skin suit that you're wearing. Like, that would be great. A Necron Lord who's just completely off the deep end, but he's still kind of sentient. Would be great. Because right now, they're all just perfect. They might be a little nuts. They might be a bit angry. But they're all still there. They're all still cognizant. And I want one that's got the Flare virus who's still functioning at a good level of sentience. It would be really, really rad. I like that these guys are like, man, we woke them up earlier, and now we're waking them up more. Ah, we just gotta fix this. I'm like, why don't you just destroy it all? Like, before they wake up. Like, you know it's all Xenos technology anyway, right? Studying its 50% chance of getting killed. Either by the Necrons or by the Inquisition. What are you doing? Like, I get that they want the knowledge. They want to understand the technology, right? But given how stringent the Imperium is as to, like, what is tech heresy and what is heresy in general and etc., it always feels insane. Like, this guy. This guy, I don't agree normally with, but, like, how is we've encountered a Necron tomb world where a structure containing an incredibly powerful Necron lord who is a known figure in their history, not just nuke it from orbit. Also, go to victory. Better in ignorance than heresy. It shall be done. Honestly, Like, I remember just being really bad at this game, but it always was really fun. And I was just kind of brute forcing my way through it by just taking the dumbest combinations of things. And the fact that you're able to do that is nice, but it probably was going to end badly after a couple of more hours. The Xenobiologist. I really want to make a Xenobiologist, but I have no idea where I would even start with making a heretic Xenobiologist, because, like, what the fuck would, like, imagine what that would look like. They already look insane. Detected a repeating pattern in reanimation protocols at the rate the Necrons are awakening. They're speeding up. Necrons are machines. Machines act according to patterns and programs. I mean, they're machines, but they're also, like, people. Like, this is like sitting there and going, like, well, the Skitarii. And it's like, yeah. Will affect the overall number of missions we'll be able to deploy. Alright, I'm gonna take like 2 seconds and be right back. And it's that time. It's time. It used to be that 11 was my time I had to use the washroom, and I managed to push that time back to 12. But I always have to like use the restroom like 2 hours into streaming now. So I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Top left corner of the screen, this is a Necron Awakening meter, shows you how many Necron tombs have awoken on Silva Tenebris. Try to gather as much information in tech before reaching 100%. If you're there right. Chosen to retain, but I can quarantine it in my neural vaults and choose instead to focus on what must be done. You must choose our missions wisely. I love the idea of just... Man, I got a bad feeling about this. So do I, but I can shut that off if you want. At Corompus sector located. She was bathed in sickly green light that serves not to illuminate, but only to make the shadows deeper. Every surface seems connected via filaments of alien light. The designs here speak of ancient Xenos tech heresy, forbidden knowledge and structure alive as where they're having it. Where did ancient even come from? Weight of such blasphemy slows the steps of the first troops to enter here. The heresies of knowledge are deadly enough, but it seems unlikely they're the only dangers here. Arc Mechanicus class battleship. Okay. So this is where we can check the section that has the secret ship. The mission tree. Customized tech priests to prepare missions ahead. Go to cohort tab. We'll do that in a minute then. We have an almost empty cohort. Who could have guessed? You can see what skills each troop have available, statistics for each unit. Tech priests are shown in the bottom 6 slots. I'm pretty sure, I think I might have lost Menarius in my original run. I don't remember. I didn't check when we were looking at the people before. Maybe not. I don't know. This is just making me want to make some more tech priests, because I did make that one Skitarii that was like a Chaos Skitarii recently. Don't think permadeath is on by default. I see. See, when I hear permadeath, I always assume it just means your game is over, as opposed to permadeath like your character. Unless we're talking Fire Emblem. Because Fire Emblem be that way. Newer Fire Emblems, not so much. We'll go into the upgrading later. Magos Jeremiah, what's going on with you, my guy? Give axe. Oh, you can only take one. Magos Jeremiah, that's not good. Can upgrade your text using Blackstone. Discipline, focus on different playstyles. Select one of the skills from the 6 discipline trees. Gun! Your next attack cognition is reduced by 2 cognition points. It's pretty good. Troop unit gains +1 damage, increased movement, increased critical chance. That's nice. Reveal enemy statistics when in melee range. That's just really nice, actually. But does mean you have to get them in in melee range. Cleansing anointments. +4 for all ranged weapons. Restore 1 HP at the beginning of the turn. Okay. Did it just, like, remove the items off of both of them? For, like, whatever reason? Because, like, didn't our man have a fucking gun and an axe at one point? What happened? Why'd we get nerfed? I don't remember this happening. I've lost my memory of this. Man, you sure got a gun. Oh, you can rename them. I forgot about that. Augment capacity is 1. Oh, is it because they both have servo skulls on, and the option is like I'd have to strip a servo skull off for them to have the additional? Because didn't they both have servo skulls before? Basically what I'm getting to is what the fuck happened. Generate 1 cognition point at the beginning of the unit's turn if the gauge is empty. Also very nice. All cognition points from 1 source. Ooh. Also very nice. Tech Priest's unit gains 1 physical armor. All troops in range attack selected target. Neat. Avoid all opportunity attacks +3 to movement. So this is what you make when you want to make a guy that just beats shit up. Why not? We'll do this. This feels like this is different than what I played last time. I don't remember, but it feels different. And that's what matters. My memory is a year old right now. What is the odds that it's like a bunch of shit's like a year ago that I played this? Or that it's getting kind of brought back into the vogue. Like, a year ago, Rachel and I did a Souls-like, and now we're doing Neo. Or, like, a year ago I played this game. Like, what else is gonna happen? What's the direction we're gonna go in on that? Alright, man, you got the power to gun and cut shit. So, congrats. There it is. You, however, you don't currently have that. Can I give you anything, or no? Plus for ranged weapons? Yeah, why not? We'll make one guy a smacker, and we'll make one guy a shooter. And there we go. We can still give him an axe, so he can defend himself if people get within smacking range. Maybe that's a bad idea. I don't know. Magos Jeremiah, are you okay? Are you just on my screen forever now? Thank you. List of technologies so far confined to tech such as weapons or items and missions. Okay. Standard template construction fragments or STC fragments. Why would we not just be given these? Support-based skills such as healing, damage-absorbing shields, and more. Each version increases its power. Troops and what levels they've achieved so far. Battleship upgrades? Oh yeah, literally. Canticles of the Omnissiah. These prayers can be used in-game. Canticles are unlocked by completing quests that are listed on each locked canticle. Once the quest for a canticle is complete, you're able to take the canticle on missions and to use its incredible abilities. Interesting. Honestly, restoring 5 HP on a unit is just, like, that's a big amount of HP. Maybe it wouldn't be later on, but... Oh, the next attack will deal 8 damage, guaranteed. Okay, so some of these are just, like, really good. Okay. Hi. I see nothing. I see this mystery man. And I see some sparkles. It's interesting that this window doesn't change that much. I guess this one kind of just drops the saturation. Click on the man. I've clicked on Brack the man several times and he does not want to talk to me. Maybe you can't do it yet? I mean, I guess I can't do it yet. I do have 2 new deployments available. The Killing Jar, Tech Acquisitor, Sivola, is how I'm gonna say it. Sivola. Wishes to begin her research into the secrets of the Necrons and has asked for specimens of the enemy to be gathered from the tomb. This give Axe. That is slightly different Axe, and it gives an Omnispecs, which is... Target has a chance to miss you. Okay. Also, 91 Blackstone, and it's a piece of shit. Curatio Claw, which is a healing item, and an Infestus Mechadendrite. Single target attack, knocks back enemy by 1 tile, deals 1 physical damage, and is easy. And this is in the Agrilec sector, as opposed to the Acropus sector. Deploy a cleanser servitor and cleanse the tomb. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how much of this I'm gonna stream. Really. So we're just gonna go for this other easy one. Why not? Choose which tech priests and troops to take on a mission. Arvis Lighter Transport. Wait, Arvis Lighter Transport? Why isn't it just the Arvis Light Transport? Hold on. Is this gonna be like a weird Arkan Land situation? That is a Forge World model you can buy. It is $137. That's a Nick ship. This is a ship Nick would like. Oh my god, its Forge World of origin is the planet Baka. I feel like I'm getting fucking called out. Like the Trojan, the Arvis has many affectionate nicknames, such as the Hog, the Little Pig, the Onager, and though its origin is unknown, the Navy superstition holds that the craft's machine spirit is... What is even that word? That's a word I've never seen before in my life. Truculent? It's astonishing. I rarely run across words I've never heard of. I'm guessing that that is something about being like a pissy spirit. And the Onager lighter is a different cargo transport, but that one's also called that, which makes it even more confusing. Okay, well, it's not an Arkan Land situation, we just literally don't know. I mean, I don't have any other options to add to this, so we might as well stock up on servitors. There's too many servitors. No mechanicals available. Fair enough. We need at least one tech priest. Give me my tech priests. I'm sorry, did I just double click? Thank you. There we go. Get me my boys. Let's go. 543,021 works of scripture stored for rapid context topical retrieval. Xenos tomb is revealed to us as a great hungry maw that seeks to consume our very purity. Blasphemy reeks from every corner of the tomb of Agarlek. I love that his name is just Dogmatus. Ah, yes, we'll completely remove the fact that this is Satan worship by just blowing some smoke at it. How could this possibly come back to bite us? I can't believe people would ever fall to such a point of just, well, you know, like, the spiritual aspect of our technology is important to this degree. But then I remember people used to sit there and, like, pat their fucking car and be like, oh, you're doing a good job, girl. Hold out just a little longer. It's like, it's a car. How do you like the game so far? I really liked it back when I played it, literally a year ago. And coming back to it, it's still good. Like, I know I'm gonna be terrible going into this game. I'm having a good time tonight. I'm not playing anything that I'm necessarily gonna do as an LP. We're just playing a game. Opinions can change? When I'm, like, relatively positive on a game and I come back to it, that's usually a good sign. It's more like, why did I drop it? And I think it was probably just, it wasn't fitting in with what I was doing at the time. Like, I was probably just streaming a lot more and really actively playing other games a lot more. Alright. Yeah, we'll go to the long room. Speaks ill of the menials whose task was to maintain this machine. Quite unexpectedly, a previously unused Voxcaster unit pops out of the servitor's face panel in a synthesized voice that attempts to engage the cohort in a philosophical discussion. Perform a diagnostic on the machine to determine the source of the behavior. Engage. Continue the conversation with the machine. Excise. Rip out the servitor unit's Voxcaster. Engage. Behold that corruption and unthinking ended. Stop this defiance, Magos. What corruption is this? Shut it down. You should never risk exposure to such blasphemy. Necron go up. Who would have guessed? Warning, our presence has been detected. Yeah, I know. That's why I went here. Necrons are waking in response to our presence within the tomb. As you travel through each tomb, defense systems will start acting. Increases the difficulty of the mission. The longer you spend in the tomb, the harder the mission becomes. Is it without reward? But there are unknown amounts of lost knowledge to be found. Those willing to dig deeper. Extrudes from the device. What is weird cross? Blackstone. Magos, shut this down before the enemy are attracted to the din, but take care not to damage the machine. Still addicted to XCOM enemy within, haven't even started 2 yet. Dude, XCOM broke for me for 2 years. Like, I'm just done with XCOM. The server begins emitting a loud blaring noise, perhaps a form of tampering or damage, blah, blah. Suffer, ignore the noise, there's no time to deal with the problem. Silence, destroy the offending units on the server. It must be done quickly. Scrutinize, diagnose the errant parts. The machine must be protected. Scrutinize. Hey, we've gained 2 CP. We've got 2 Rurouni Kenshin dollars. What happened? The game refused to boot. Repeated uninstalls, complete removals from the directory, the game just would not boot. And then one day, we just as a joke went, but what if we played XCOM? And then booted it and it worked, and then we just weren't in the mood to play XCOM and just never went back. Chamber's walls are covered in elaborate star charts covered in extensive annotations in the Necron language, suggesting they recorded journeys among the stars. Ignorance. Ignore them. Intellectual pursuits of the Necrons are no interest to us. We must make haste. Interest. Iconoclasm. Interest. More CP. Hello. Extra Necrons in battle. That's... well, meh. Sensor servitor crosses the part of the floor that collapses under the machine's weight. The servitor is trapped at the bottom of the shaft. Machinery pipework must be extracted. Mechanics. Magnetism. Manual labor. Climb into the hole and haul the server out manually. Mechanics. We are the Adeptus Mechanicus. Oh, the Necrons have gained big initiative. Big worried. Big initiative. Necron warrior, Necron warrior. Only 2? Slightly disconcerting. Oh, you can just do this right from the start, huh? But they can pop out from anywhere. Okay. I wish I could see what this environment looks like normally, but I can't. Who's who? That's Jeremiah. That's Mechanicus. Mechanicus is the one we made into like a melee unit, right? I can't remember. You know what? We're just gonna leave them both at the front here anyway. We'll figure it out in like 30 seconds. Dude, he can get right in there and start fucking their shit up. Okay. Start swinging. And because we did that, we can just use this to get the suck. Should scan that, I think, maybe. We're just gonna leave him there, though. You get up in there and get that scan out. It's like a chunk of blackstone. And we can pew-pew a little bit. Guy does have 2, though. So we're probably not going to be doing too much if we do that. This might be a case of getting in there and just fucking shit up with the axe again. There's another scan unit. You know what? Let's do it. We've got a bunch of CP. Why don't we get up in there and just fuck their shit up, you know? Why can't I go into melee on that guy? There we go. There we go. Right, the platforms that move. I completely forgot about those in this game. You guys gonna do anything? Apparently not. Okay. Plop out a servitor. Plop out a servitor. Not enough cognition. Fuck, right. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Not enough cognition points. What? Oh, that does require 1, huh? Okay, that's fine, because Mechanicus is still in a situation where if that guy moves, he can't do shit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And Jeremiah's in the same boat. We can't do anything right now, but both of these guys are caught. So it's kind of fine. Yeah, there we go. The guys are waking up, though. Okay, smack his shit. If we move, it is a move opportunity. So we'll just stop. Yeah, there it is. That's what I wanted. Because now we're going to get those cognition points. Because these guys are going to get their shit smacked by just trying to walk away. That guy did 5 damage? Holy fuck. And that damage, oh god, 4, is going to give us another cognition point. And because you have moved a little bit, we can shoot you. That's fine. That works. Okay, one of them did spawn down there. Okay, Mechanicus. Oh, what the fuck is happening? My game is frozen. Mechanicus, do not end on me like this. You know what? Good on you. Smart move. Doing that suck there on that. Do we have the ability to shoot that far? No, we don't. Okay, you know what? Go grab that cognition. That is in the way. Fuck. You know what? Just go all the way around. Mechanicus is Warhammer's XCOM game, eh? Yeah, somebody, like, played XCOM in one, but what if I did that? Thank you. Yes. I know. I know, we've had this explained to us previously. It's fine. We can't do that one right now, but it's fine. Just keep riding it out. Use up those Rune Kenshin dollars so that way we can get some extra resources. And turn. Necrons reanimate 1 turn faster. Well, there's not as many of them now. We are sneaking up behind this guy. And we can pop out a servitor right here. Okay, get him out here. Do have gun charged. Fire gun. That's unfortunate now, isn't it? Go get the suck. Yeah. Go in and just, like, opportunity pause him. Because we're not going to be able to attack, because we don't have that special type of axe yet. But we can lock him into this position. Okay, 3 damage, not bad. We're also just going to go up here again. Or not. Okay. Weird. We're gonna get another suck going. Necron, if you want to move, you're gonna get opportunity. Perfect. There we go. So what I'm learning is to just body block everybody. That's not always going to be a possibility, but it's just very funny that that worked out. Positive outcome is right and proper. Blah, blah, blah. Remains to be seen if the tomb is rendered less dangerous for our troops. At the very least, this place is less malodorous. Remember the words of binary hierarch Gethys Moore. The weak in the mind will seek to understand the Xenos. The strong in the mind will destroy them and bless their ignorance. Thank you. And that gave us a Infestus Mechadendrite and a Curatio Claw, which is good because heals are nice. Cant of the Craft, the next physical attack will deal +3 physical damage. Neat. Can we interact with Ghostman now? The answer is no. I've been lied to. Stream save 2. You're fucking rad, though. Like, you look pretty cool. Alright, let's go to our cohort. Cohort. Mechanicus, were you our physical guy? You're our physical guy. Okay. How much to get your armor upgrade? Adds +2 to HP max and a physical armor. Adds +3 into physical armor. Adds +2 to HP and movement increase. Adds to physical damage. These are rough. These are hard to take. They're all generally good. Let's increase his armor, I think. Because it also gives the most HP out of the list. There we go. And with that, we can stick a Mechadendrite onto him that attacks people. We can't equip the armor, though. Okay, unplug the Mechadendrite, install the armor. Because I think the armor might be more important than having an extra melee attack. It would be nice, but making him a little bit more tanky might be better. I could always remove the gun. If we unplug gun, can I give him the dendrite? I can. If I choose which side that goes on, does that change anything? It does. Alright. I'm with you so far. Jeremiah, what's going on with your shit? Next thing for you was the increase of dealing damage. Machine spirit attacks deal more damage. So that's an increase to range. I wonder if playing like mixed classes is more of like a meta thing later, like getting points from multiple things added in. That's weird. After making... That's what I did later on? Okay. After making an attack, the unit uses... Well, like, why would you do that? Like, I guess gain +1 to damage, and if you have the restore 1 HP at the beginning of a unit's turn, then you could hypothetically counterbalance that if you're never taking damage. But that just feels extremely weird. Adds to HP max and adds energy armor. Oh, you can max out one and still have more in the game? Okay, that's pretty cool. Adds to energy armor. Adds to HP max and movement. Adds to energy damage. Yeah. Why not? If I had another gun, I would give it to you. Scanner. Extract 1 cognition point directly from a target. Flayed ones. Canoptic, Acanthrite, Necron Warrior. This also does get you a Skitarii Ranger, so that does allow you to take a new unit. Whereas this just gets us the additional axe, which honestly might be a good idea to get the axe, because that one guy does have the axe that does require a cognition point. And having a non-cognition point-based weapon might be better for him if he's just going in swinging, right? I say this, but I'm speaking directly out of my ass. Like, just straight out of it. Okay, so we only have that as an additional. Savola, I asked you on this mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts. Heretics of Stages can plunder its world for its secrets. Assertion equals false. If objection concerns offense, go to different mission. Hey, if you don't like it, you can leave. Acanthrites are a forgeable model? I'm gonna look that up right now. I want to see what the acanthrites look like. I'm not familiar. Oh, shit. That's cool. But it's Forge World, so there's a 30% chance that it's gonna come out looking like shit. Because Forge World just... They can't get their shit in order. Must not fail to exploit. Your enthusiasm... The logic of your enthusiasm eludes me. My emotional cores return only peril. Field operations in person equals suboptimal. Sending tech priests instead equal optimal. First objective, gather field specimens for study. Location, Tomb of Acropus. Commence immediately. Have a good stream. Going to bed? Yeah, go to sleep. I'm probably not going to stream much longer. But I don't know. I've got a whole fucking host of guys that I'm working on. Kind of want to knock out all of their shields. I have next to me right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 shields to paint. And I don't even know if I'm going to use all of them. I just want to knock out the shields before I paint any of the guys. Because then all I have to do is just put a little dab of glue on the shield and I can glue it onto the guy afterwards. My talents equal dissection. After the fact, I leave the location, identification, execution to your tech priest's Magos. I trust this will be worth the effort, Savola, blah blah blah. Agreed, Mag. Valid point raised. Ensure human corpses are returned as well. Plus opportunity to study the effect of Necron technology on human flesh. Alright. Here it is, I guess. Savola's a blast? Yeah. You need characters like that. Like, there's gotta be people in the universe of 40k who are just fucking thrilled, right? Like, if you're enough of a psychopath or a sociopath, like, you must just be having a great time. If it weren't for the fact that I, personally, kind of fear death a little bit, not the act of dying, but so much the act of ceasing, like, I think it would be cool. I could really get into a 40k world if I was not likely going to die before 25. Like, AdMech me? Or what, let's be honest. Psyker or AdMech me just would be fucking chaos full on, because that's my highest chance of survival. The chamber ahead is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy, and arcs of static electricity lap from cohorts' extremities as they approach. The chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but is the only way forward. Slow and steady, shut down. Attempt to shut down the strange Necron device. Study. Shut down. Quick thinking. When problem exists, equal true. Correct application of tech lore equal always successful. Necron, slightly angrier, but we have gained Runic Henshin points. Presence has been detected. Well, yeah. Necron combat tactics, weaponry, capabilities illuminated, study required. Hi! The chamber shows signs of having been the scene of a brutal gunfight. 2 Skitarii lie dead, with marks from Gauss blasts all over the walls. Expropriate, salvage what gear you can from the dead. After all, it's a waste to leave it behind. Eulogize? Examine. Expropriate. Wow, really? The Neckies are a little bit more pissy about that, huh? Acquire at all costs. One of the Necron warforms remains after the rest of the fallen constructs teleport away. It fades in and out of reality as if about to disappear. Execute may not be deactivated. Ensure it is destroyed. Extract. Grab the Necron for transport. Extrapolate. Take a targeted sensor reading of the Necron as it faces out. Extract. Steal it! Shame was anticipating commencement of dismantling, dissection, experimental dismemberment of captive Xenos. Interim conclusion reached. Necrons possess failsafe internal teleporters upon... believe we could have concluded that without such risk to my tech priests. Didn't hurt anyone. It's fine. Extra Necrons in battle? Rad. Well, we're in that soup right now, so, you know, hold on. This was more Blackstone last time. See, I remember what Necron glyphs mean. I can speak their language. Really? Is this just gonna... Is it gonna be Blackstone 3 times out of 3? It is. That symbol just means Blackstone. Look at that. We're learning. We're learning. Glyphs are consistent, which is good. That's actually very good. I didn't anticipate that. I thought that it would be that glyphs lead to a random outcome that might be closely related in some way, but not necessarily identical. If you can figure out what they mean and actually know, that's really good. Genuinely think that that is a great addition to that. Okay, hello. Hi. That's 2 boys. Yes. Alright, Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Mechanicus, you go there. Jeremiah, you go there. And you know what? We are going to pop one of these boys out just to try and get some extra points off of them getting targeted and fucking obliterated. And hopefully not regret that decision. Mechanicus. Yeah, just get a suck off on that. That's bad wording. We actually didn't need to do that, I don't think, because I think we had max, but my brain isn't really here today. I'm very tired. We are going to use our points to get up in there. That's what we're actually gonna do. We're gonna engage them in a situation where we have to put them in an opportunity. 3 to 5 damage is actually, like, fucking big. Like, it's not really, but it kind of is. We can do another one. An Infestus Mechadendrite can do a poke. That does knock them back, which is a little bit less good. But we can, once again, just stick them right into a melee combat scenario. I wanted to see how it works. And it does really just move them back 1 tile. It doesn't move them like side-to-side tiles, it's just a tile. Which is interesting. Yeah, see, now he's going to try and get away, and he's going to get shut the fuck down. Which gives me a cognition, which is perfect. Okay, so Jeremiah, you're going to haul ass to get up in here. I don't see any other computers. I built one guy to have maxed melee tech tree and just gave him only axe and his job was smack. Alright, so shoot him. Get the suck. Move up and stick him into close range. We can't use the axe, but it does keep him in an opportunity area. So he does take 5 damage, even if he backs up to shoot. It's not as bad as it could have been, because he is damaged. Necrons reanimate 1 turn faster is fucking fine. Then we'll move this guy up. Just to hold place for now. If I do a poke, will that kill it? Alright, we don't have anything right now, so we do just kind of have to lock in. But we can walk back and get a cognition point. And we can shoot him and get revenge for our HP. And then he's gonna give him the suck. And now we're fucking maxed out. Look at that. Thing of beauty. I feel like that could have went way worse if we played badly. But it was an extremely easy mission. We're gonna have to go and fight those other boys before I end the stream, I think. Where did the remains go? Who fucking knows? Abandon, analyze, archive. Take pics of the damage of the Necron weapons, at least the information may be useful. Thoroughly search the chambers or any components. Necron's slightly awake more, but we're leaving. So not too much of a problem. And we do have a Curatio Mechadendrite. I mean... Alright. Mission complete. Valuable data present, past, totality of human knowledge increased, mission conclusion positive. Can't say I support your conclusion. Beneficial conclusion, itemization follows. Necron discorporation witnessed, enemy constructs destroyed equals... Wait. Enemy constructs destroyed equals 0, or less than 0. It's fine. Necron combat, performance evaluated, chances of functioning Necron available for dissection increased. What is your logic? Emotional cores are returning sensations of frustration. Your understanding equal approval. I do like the idea of, like, a guy who's part of the Adeptus Mechanicus, right? And he just, in his mind, is like, my job with this group is to just beat shit up. Cancel the craft. Physical attack will deal 6 damage. Okay. He's still just a secret boy. He provides nothing for me. It must be like a later game thing, like you unlock something that allows for him to be useful in some meaningful way. That's my assumption. Okay. We're gonna swap out your axe, so you're not gonna have a 3 to 5. But you will have, and it won't, unfortunately, destroy energy armor. But it will have just a straight physical damage. So if you can get in, you're in. I don't have any other guns for this guy yet, which is mildly annoying. Attack protocol servo skull deals 1 damage to target. Weird. According to Steam Forum, you need to hit 20% awakening. Then each next mission unlocks 10% later. Interesting. Weird, but interesting. Generate 1 cognition point at the beginning of the unit's turn if the gauge is empty. I feel like that would be really good to give Axeman and then give him back his old axe. But I don't know. 1 HP at the end of unit's turn. Store 1 HP at the beginning of the unit's turn. I kind of still think that we... You know what? If you're going to be swinging and shit, let's give you that. There you go. Why not, right? That unlocks Skitarii. This would increase cognition max gauge size. Both are classed as easy right now. This includes a Destroyer, Necron Warrior, and Flayed One. This includes the weird shit. I mean, it gives us a Skitarii. It would be an option. We'd have to, like, pay Blackstone probably, right? Because it says money at the bottom. I don't remember. You know what? Before we go. Skitarii cost Blackstone? Of course. I'm just thinking. I just like the idea of everybody being able to generate cognition in case we're missing. Like, I don't know if we're going to be in that boat all too often, but it just seems good. And getting to the all cognition points from one source thing seems really strong. We'll think on that one next time through. We'll think on that next time. Now that we do have a guy that's just dedicated to beating ass. Alright, deploy. I'm gonna be honest, this game's recordings are extremely small, which is very nice. Potential for corruption in the Tomb of Agrelek continues to vex me. Well, nobody would want to vex you. The malevolence of the Necron is overwhelming. I'm sorry. Your plan is... But what if we just installed Bluetooth speakers throughout the tomb and blasted prayers? Oh, wow. This one could just be finished right away, or you can really get this thing going, huh? Oh! Multiple points of interest. So not finished right away, that's definitely the end. Selected the prayers of purification and translated. Blah, blah. Okay, so... I can't get over this man's plan. Above bullets, above blades, care for your soul above all. Above bullets. Yeah, alright. Alright. It's fine. His will be done. Immediate Necrons. Yo, that's rad though. Cataphren battle servitor armor not thick enough. Castellans proving equally ineffective. Must find weakness before rear connection loss. Appears these Xenos form triggered a fragmented recording from Resak. Use their strength against them. Wise words, Thomas. How do you intend to do that, huh? Survive 3 rounds. That is disconcerting. I don't think there's a best angle to this. I think that it just is. Oh, you're lucky. Scan. Okay. Hey, give me that juice. Give me the juice to get the fuck out. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that he can see that. He can't get very far, huh? Well, here's hoping I don't get the power of gun shot into me. Oh, you travel far, you fucker. Acid damage. Get off my ass. Oh, of course. Acid damage, yeah, exactly. Is this a form of Necron in its infant state? What are you talking about? Unsure of life form progression path, diagnose possible outcomes, signs of degradation, deformed segmentation, physiological deformities, possible solution, infant disease, parasitic life form that represents form of ripped flesh. We're not the ones to diagnose Necron health, be their executioners. Mostly concerned for my troops' morale. There have been reports of Skitarii disappearing in the tombs. No why. Leave it to Redditus to be like... But no. Jesus Christ. I don't like the looks of this, is all I'm gonna say. This does not bode well, which is why we save before everything. Well, that was nice. I am gonna get opportunity attacked, unfortunately. What if we just shove him? Get the fuck out of here. Microsoft antivirus did not detect any threats since your last summary. Okay, this acid can fuck off, though. Now, don't shoot me. Stop it. I can only heal so much. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna end up quitting after this, because this is going very badly. And then we'll just come back to it if I ever decide to stream this again, but we don't know. Just leave. Cause I don't want people to die. That would be a negative, ostensibly. By the will of the machine gods, get the fuck away from me. That should knock him away, in my professional opinion. It should have knocked him off the edge or into a wall. Because I'm stuck here now. That is a crit that did just occur. Stop. Yeah, you want to come in on this too? Yeah, okay. Well, that's going to be where I end it for tonight, because that is a man down, and I know that could have been played better. But also, it's been about 3.5 hours, and I wasn't really in the mood to stream super much tonight anyway. That's why it was such a weird night of, like, bad Spelunky gameplay, and then, like, 20 minutes of looking at Steam. So I think we're good. See you in 2022. I don't know what we're gonna play next time. I don't know what we're gonna play. Maybe we'll play like the other one to be bad at. The Dominus whatever. Adeptus Titanicus. I don't know. Mechanicus is pretty good. I'm just really dumb when it comes to playing Mechanicus, because it's like... What? Huh? There's strategy to this video game? Because, like, at first it doesn't feel like it, and then it just kind of does out of nowhere. It's just how it is, man. Anyway, we're gone.